Okay, so the next speaker is Landry, Managing Director, Engineering Excellence at Hatch.
Thank you. Thank you for the introduction. So, I'm here to talk to you about digital delivery. Um, as per the introduction, I look after our engineering excellence at Hatch. So before I talk about digital delivery, just a small segue for those that don't know Hatch very well. As you can see here, we are a fairly large company. We are globally present. And of course, we do engineering, which is what I look after, but we also do all of the other functions that support project delivery, of course, project management, project control, procurement, and of course, construction. We're present in almost all of the sectors, battery materials, like here, mining, hydroelectricity, water management, metal processing, and infrastructure, like this large project here in British Columbia in Canada. So the type of projects that I just shown in the picture here probably are being executed in an environment that looks like what I'm showing on the slide here. Multiple partner companies having to work together with a digital maturity that might not be on the same level for all of them. That means several thousand collaborators having to work together, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of files and 3D models being generated and of course being consumed by all the stakeholders on the projects. And for most of the projects in an environment like this is being done globally with collaborators that are sitting all across the globe from the multiple partner to bring the best to the client. So as you can see, if you want to have digital delivery efficiency in an environment like this, it's a challenge. It's not an easy problem to solve. This is why at Hatch, we believe that in order to be efficient and to bring value, and I think that, Professor, this is going to resonate with you based on your keynote. Technology solutions can, in order to bring value, like I said, they need to be applied at scale and they need to be applied on the complete project delivery lifecycle. And that's why we focused a lot of our investment in the collaboration tool that make this happen. And our presentations are very short, but I'm gonna show you a small tidbit of these collaboration tools of how they're enabling us to do this. So the first one is that we've created our digital delivery environment, or also known as CDE Common Data Environment. So it's the environment where all of the stakeholders work together with the same data residing in the background. So minimizing information exchange, and minimizing integrity loss as we're doing this. It's in a controlled one place, making it easier to be cyber secure, which is an important part of it these days. The collaboration processes that we want to encourage for the team to bring the value of digital delivery are embedded in this digital environment. I'm going to show you one or two. And it's cloud-based, so it's scalable, it's deployable everywhere that we need it to be for the engagement. One tidbit that I want to share with you is what we call our share center. So at face value, this looks like maybe a bit of a fancy document control type of environment. And yes, it does that, but it's actually much deeper than this. Because if you look, this is the actual interface of the whole information model that drives the whole digital delivery of the project. And it's not just for Hatch to work in. We want all the partners of the project to work in this, and that includes the client, the vendor, the contractors. And in this environment, which we've developed, it's not only there to accomplish this function, but it's not everybody that you want to have access to the same level of information. So it's actually scalable, and everybody sees the information that they need to see or that we want them to see, of course. And being in all the same environment, it enables a few of these collaboration processes and tracking that I was referring to earlier. So, for example, all of the deliverable review, whether they come from inside of our company or the partners on the project, are actually done completely embedded in this environment. So they're not done externally through an external third-party software or something like this, which enables us to have full traceability of who does what, but also to look at who is doing what with the document. And when you have this visibility and traceability, well, of course, you can track it and you can bring efficiency. I can know who is late, who is on time. Am I waiting on something from Federico? Or no, is it me that's taking too long for reviewing the document as he submitted to me? As we want to bring construction efficiency to our project, this is the type of information that we need to drive it. Final thing in this portion that I want to show you is contracts to document tracking. As we want our teams in the field, I agree with Federico, our teams in the field are the ones that need the information the most. Well, do they have the information that they need? Are they working with the latest and greatest information? Have we issued information to them, but in the meantime, some new revisions have come up, and do they have them? Well, working in this common data environment allows us to track it, see it, and allows the team in the field to see it for themselves. Our BIM and CAD collaboration is another tool that we've invested in that's embedded in our digital environment, and we call it Asset XD. At the face of it, it looks like just a 3D model viewer, which allows collaboration. And again, it does that. But it's actually much deeper functionality because it resides in the common data environment. It allows us to go further in how we use the tool. For example, we alluded to it, and I'm sure you heard about it this week, some functionality like advanced work packaging. Well, this is actually the interface that we use to define it. So all the partners come together and they can actually define how we want to slice and dice the job and execute it the best through this common data environment and through this tool. Issue resolution, yes, clash detection, etc. Many tools do this, but now we do this within our common data environment and everybody can see it, we can action it, and we can track. Have we solved the issue? Is the field team waiting for something? We can dashboard it and know where we are with these issue resolution. And the final portion that I want to show you, and which I think is one of the most powerful, is because the 3D model are connected with the information model, well, I can actually search. In this example, I'm installing mechanical equipment. Well, I can search for it. Is it really in my scope? What are the contract documents that are linked to it? Oh, I want to have another look at the installation manual by the vendor of the equipment. All of this is accessible within the screen, within the tool, which can be mobile equipment at the touch of a button or the press of a screen, if you will. So I'll conclude by saying, I like this saying by one of my colleagues, efficiency in digital delivery, it's not necessarily to bring data to the people, but it's actually to bring people to the data to unlock its power. Thank you.